Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm working on my troubled child again. If you remember last time we did change the flex disc, the center bearing and the transmission mount. And a couple weeks later I was hearing this noise. Ended up being the new flex disc is bad. Yeah, there should not be anything in there like this.
There.
That's, yeah, can you pull it from that, all of it? Yeah, it should not have something like this. Don't think.
Yeah, my wife went open. How we got in there. What kind of shipping package did this come with?
Just a regular.
Did they staple it together?
No.
No.
No, they just, actually they wrap it with bubble wrap and put it in a box. Wow. Wow. That thing was making all that noise?
Yeah, I was spinning around and going.
Wow.
Shield.
But still, like I could hear like from the top, you know, like from the back all the way to the back.
Well, there's a tunnel there.
Yeah, and that's how it transferred it out.
Travel.
Wow. Well, I'll take it for a spin then. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the old one back in because there's really nothing wrong with it. I just want to change it for the fact of changing it. And hopefully we can do this today without much trouble, without pulling too many parts. And we'll take you out with us in the journey. Alright, so we're back. We're underneath the car. Here is the flex disc in here. These are the transmission mounts. Basically what we did is we removed the transmission mount support. There was 213 for the transmission mount themselves, and there's 1, 2, and there's 2 on the other side, 2 for the support itself. So we'll go ahead and try to basically work around this area in here. So this is 18 on the back and 18 on the front. Well, that was a bust. We could not take it off. We have to go and probably do the same thing all over again, you know, remove the drive shaft and all that. Well, look over here. There's a guide in here, and you cannot take the drive shaft or the flex desk by itself without having to go over that hump in there. So, well, we're gonna go back and pull the heat shield and loosen the exhaust, and we'll go from there. Alright, it's a different day. Last time we lost the footage in there, so the camera went off in the middle of the work. But as a summary, if you want to change the flex desk, you have to remove the drive shaft central bearing alongside. So if you decided to do that job, just do it all at once. Basically, you cannot remove the flex desk without having the two bolts for the central bearing off. Now you can do the job without having to remove the exhaust. You just have to loosen the exhaust from the back. You got all the way back on the resonator, they have 4 bolts. That's 13mm, and in the middle you have 8 bolts, 13mm support, and the exhaust will drop down a little bit. So that will give you space to get the heat shield out. Basically, the heat shield attached with 4 10mm bolts, and you need 8mm for the flex desk both sides. Drive shaft bearings 13mm also. So you don't really need much tools in there. It's just a little bit of a long job. I wish it didn't go bad that fast. I think the brand they sent me is not the best in the market. So I went back to the original one I had. As I said earlier, there's nothing really wrong with it. I just decided to change because I was already in there, but I guess I did not get a good brand. So I got that off, and I used the original drive shaft, flex desk, and yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, if you want to do that job, you have to drop the exhaust a little bit. You don't have to take it off. You can drop it, get the heat shield off, or you just loosen, put it down a little bit also, and you can remove the 2 bolts for the drive shaft bearing, and then you can get the flex desk out. It's 18mm. Most importantly, you have to pay attention to how exactly the flex discs set up in there. If they put it in the opposite way, it's not gonna do you good anyway. So there's arrows, there's sides that you have to take care of. There's all charts all over the internet about it. Just make sure what you're doing in there. That's all about it. I will end it up in here, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.